This is called the transformation of things. Once Master Zhuang said unto me, O Lady Li, I dreamt last night, I was a butterfly in flight, I was beside myself with glee, I didn't know that I was Zhuang. I woke to find myself afresh, a man in this too solid flesh. I lay in bed and pondered long. Was I Zhuangzi who dreamt his wings? Or did the butterfly now dream? What if things aren't what they seem? The transformation of all things. When I, Li Qi, next went to sleep, I dreamt I was trapped in a shroud as strong as steel. I cried aloud. No one came. I began to weep. I knew despair. But then a voice I somehow felt that I could trust said, everything that pupates must escape. I had no other choice. I looked above, there was a hole no bigger than a pin. I knew exactly then what I must do. I mustered all my self-control and wriggled my way through the pinch. I'd made it halfway through the hatch before I found there was this catch. I couldn't budge another inch. The pain where I was made me yelp. I tried but couldn't wriggle back. The trapdoor was on a one-way track. I screamed, won't someone come to help? A filthy beggar came up, smelly. His legs were a catastrophe. His wings, shriveled by atrophy, were dragged by his distended belly. I whimpered as he shuffled near. But when he smiled, I felt belief that he could lead me to relief. My pity for him conquering fear, I asked, who are you? He replied, I am your brother in distress, endurance and the hydraulic press. I'll help you to the other side. I was in your infirmity till a well-intentioned fingertip removed my binding with a snip. But strength perfects infirmity. I had been freed from my cocoon. I opened up my wings. I shuddered. I jittered. But I never fluttered. I had, alas, been freed too soon from what I thought were only drawbacks. Your wings must first burst through their cell, for in the process they will swell with fluid power from your thorax. He made me cry. My tears were waking me up. There's nothing I can do? Too late for me, he laughed, not you. He grasped me then, and in the aching, my wings with stern, impassioned stress, a path for freedom beat. Unfurled, I felt myself being hurled awake. I knew such happiness. I scorned to change my state with kings. Do you, a butterfly, now dream? What if things aren't what they seem? The transformation of all things.